Hello everyone, this is Greg Walter, author and illustrator of my upcoming book, The Ridgewalkers, to come out in September. Book launch probably around the 8th or 10th. And this is the story of a man, a Sasquatch, a treasure hunt. It involves his time in the Coast Guard and an exciting swashbuckling story involving fishing boats and otherworldly beings. It's got Sasquatch, it's got the little people, and it also has these billionaire-backed hunters that are trying to pursue him, all wrapped up in magical realism, a sci-fi book, with plenty of adventure. And it's written by me, and this is my first book as a debut author. And so I'm Greg Walter, and I'm going to talk a little bit today. Well, first of all, before I get into my talk, I want to also recommend people go up on my website. It's www.theridgewalkers.com, and you can also find me on Facebook at Greg Walter Author. There's links on the website as far as being able to do an Amazon pre-order. Please pre-order. That would be awesome. I would really appreciate that. And but I do want to talk a little bit today, and I'm going to try to do this in a very casual, little bit engaging for the audience, as far as some of my own personal thoughts on Bigfoot and the little people and kind of the spirituality of this. I realize that there is a lot of material out there, nonfiction, involving definitively what these things are, or at least from an author's point of view, this is what they think they are. I tend not to go with that. That's why I enjoy the science fiction aspect of it, because it really allows a lot of room to play with this. And but I also have hiked in the greater Pacific Northwest throughout my life, and I kind of let's say I associate with, and I have a lot of friends that are wildlife surveyors or stream surveyors, and for all the times they're out there night and day, 24/7 in storms and nice weather, whatever, they've never run across one of these things. They've never seen footprints. They never saw anything really out of the ordinary. Now, that's not to say that something wasn't watching them. That's an entirely plausible thing, but they've never indicated to me anyways that they had those sorts of feelings while they're out there. And so with that, I kind of feel like for us to have these bipedal anthropoids the size that they are, running around going unnoticed, and yet they're here 24/7, I just think that there's something more going on that we need to learn about. And that's kind of where the fascination is held for me. That's sort of my why as to why I wanted to write the book I wrote. And it's also my best explanation as far as a backstory as to what occurred to me back in the mid 1990s in the mountains of Southern Oregon.